Hi there. Just a quick review of the two trades I did today on the ES. So let's focus on the first one, this one. Let's start from the higher time frame, which is 1 hour, right? So we could see that there was a downtrend, went below the 200 EMA, and went to a pullback to test 200 EMA and the lips of the gator. And from there, you can see that it's touching there, going down. Let's go slowly down to lower time frames. We can see here on 30 minutes that there was a beautiful pullback strategy, right? Going up to test the teeth. Did not break throughout them. I mean, it did, but it did not finish above them in both cases of these 30-minute candles, and then reversed down. If we look at the 50-minute chart, very similar stuff, basically the same thing, even though the candle finished above the gator, but then it went down. This was not my primarily time frame which I was looking at. I was looking at a 1 hour chart and then on the lower ones. So if we go back on the 5-minute chart, we can see another nice thing. There's 200 EMA. We went to test it, did not manage to stay above it or really go above it, and it turned down. You can see that we entered just on the pullback from the 200 EMA, and you can see that it actually entered and 5523.50. And when you look at this candle, its low is way below the 5523.50. like 5523.50 is here. Oh, I will not draw it, but yeah, it's here. So something is really fucked up about the StopStep X charting in combination with TradingView. I don't know what. Well, you can see the position is 23.50, and this candle is not in that range by far. So yeah, if we look at the lower time frames, 3 minutes. Oh, I didn't want to do that, sorry. Let me just do this because we will go back to that further. I mean a bit later, sorry. So on the 3-minute chart, again, not really sure what's going on here, but it's not showing right. There's a downtrend as well. But my main chart here was the 2K tick chart. And okay, so this is right now. This is the second trade, this is the first one. So what you can see here, and when you look at the picture I posted in the Discord, you can see that the charting is yet again different than it was before. Like I believe these candles and the high of them were testing like precisely the 200 EMA, but I'm not quite sure. But this is a nice pullback strategy, right? Goes up about the 200 EMA, above the lips, then it turns back down below the 200 EMA, below the lips. I'm really sure that that this is a very different charting from what it looked like when I took the trade. But okay, I don't know, what something's messed up about the StopStep X charting with TradingView. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that I actually entered on this candle even when it finished, because again on this candle we are not in the vicinity of 23.50, right? So that's bollocks. 23.50 is actually here. And now I remember I waited for this candle to close, right, for this candle to close, and I entered like straight here, 23.50, when this candle started. So I entered actually on this candle, and this entry should be pointed here. So I'm really not sure what's going on, but okay, I went for the 7 points, right around here. I believe the London market, right? The London Stock Exchange was opened, and it propelled the move down to my take profit, which was at 5516.50, which is a 7-point gain on ES, which is very nice. And with 3 contracts, that was $1,050 gain. And now these are actually, yeah, you can see that I'm on the 150k Express account. I'm on the follower because I have reached what I consider a good amount of money for 3 accounts, so I just switched to follower, that when I see a trade I will take it only on 1 account, not on all 3 of them. So since these captions are actually rather wrong, I'm going to turn them off because they're useless basically. And when we go back to chart, yeah, now we have drawings here, which I wanted to turn on, and I didn't, but it did automatically. So the second trade I took was on the hourly chart, and on the hourly chart I have these zones, which are based on the imbalances in prices as described by Wyckoff, and as stolen by the infamous ICT guy, right? He calls them fair value gaps, and we can see that this one stems from this run-up, right? 1, 2, 3 candle bullish formation, and this is where this one finished, this is where this one started. They did not overlay on this one, so this is the so-called with the fancy name value gap. So, and we can see here, so that was all the way back on June the 17th, right? It went back to that area on the 24th of June, 25th of June, and you can see that it tested it and bounced away from it. The same thing happened on June the 28th, and also yesterday on July the 1st. Today it's July the 2nd, and we see that we went here and we struggled here. So I entered around here at 08.75, and when the price went in my favor, I added the second contract on 5513, and you can read about this in the discussion channel of the Discord, that I just basically chickened out because it looked, after I added the second contract, it looked like it's going against me. I needed to go off screen, so I couldn't manage the trade actively and watch online what's going on. So I basically killed it. So these 2 blue lines were my entries, and the red line is where I killed the trade. Yeah, so that was a mistake, a huge mistake, as you can tell now, because let's see what, right, you can see what the S&P 500 futures did after that. So yeah, that was a huge mistake. Lost. I went out at 14.25. It went at least to the lips, which were my original take profit, which is like 6 more points. It went to the teeth, which is like 12 more points, and the high was 36, right? 40, 44. So that's 30 points, like exactly, right? High of this candle is 44.25, and my exit was 14.25. So that's literally 30 points. And I'm not gonna calculate how much I missed on this trade, but yeah, the P&L of these 2 trades is, yeah, so this was like, I don't know, around 300, and I aimed for this and played it safe, like too safe, in order to have a combined gain of $4,000 for the day, because this is times 3 on the 3 accounts, right? So yeah, that's 4K plus day. And yeah, I did not look at the end of the lower time frame of the 2K tick chart. I basically went based on this 1 hour chart. So yeah, that was it basically. And yeah, the first trade was very good on the technicals, like like a very good setup, A+ setup on the pullback strategy of my system. And the second one was like pure price action based on some market theory by Wyckoff, and no one else but Wyckoff. Let's not forget that. And the combined gain for the day is plus 4K, which offsets the losses from yesterday, which was like 3K. So yeah, that's it, I believe, for today. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments either on YouTube or in the Discord. So cheers.